I'm having that dream again. I say dream like it wasn't just sleeping memories. When your reality is one long image, it seeps into your very being.
You fought well. Like a wildcat.
Thank you.
You're, one of the older ones, aren't you?
Older?
You've been here a while, I mean. As long as you remember, I suspect.
Yes.
As I thought. Still, you're different from the others. There's something about you. Is it your blood? Or is it just the way you move? The way you fight? What is your name? Right, you probably weren't given one. Mine is... You can call me Dahlia. I think we can help each other.
What?
You're a capable young woman. And you're a survivor. You're not trying to prove anything.
Of course not. If you're trying to do anything other than survive, you're already dead.
Then you and I are the same. There is a goal I need to accomplish. You can help me with it, and in return, I can make sure you'll make it through your next fight.
What do you want me to do?
For now, all you have to do is drink this.
What is it?
What it is isn't as important as what it does. It will help you.
It's blood, isn't it?
Do you want to live or not?
Okay.
In return, I'm going to need a few things from you.
What's wrong with me?
So something I want to mention is I think Sam wanted to show me to the graveyard, and I was going to ask if you'd come with.
Yeah, sounds good. Sorry,
Okay.
I don't know, I think I slept weird. Been sounding a little bit off.
That's understandable. Yesterday was very
It was a lot.
difficult.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about that, by the way?
I mean, it's still a lot to think about, you know. I believe Vanya for right now, but honestly, it's just an eternity is a long time.
It is. It's difficult to know if we can truly trust everything that was said yesterday, especially with white hair, red eyes.
Yeah, again, the scariest part is knowing everything that I was wrong about.
Well, now we have the opportunity to learn more, and hopefully we can make the best of that.
I hope so.
Aside from what I mentioned with the graveyard, do you have any plans?
I mean, I really want to see that church that people keep talking about.
Oh, yeah. I think there's a path that we can take to get both.
Sounds good. You're not saying that and then you're gonna leave for 20 minutes and then get us lost in the woods, right? Just
No,
making sure.
I have a pretty good idea of where things are.
Because I'm
Okay.
putting my trust in you.
Thank you for trusting me. I'll try not to let you down.
I'd love to. Yeah, you and I. No, I'm freed.
Cammy, are you ready?
Yeah, hang on, give me a sec.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
I was just making a bow. What?
You're bringing. This was supposed to be a date.
What?
It's fine. Let's go.
I think there's a direct path.
Yeah, this way to the church.
Mhm.
Might be able to take a bit of a shortcut. We cut through the woods too.
Yeah.
I was doing some hunting earlier. This area. I finally got a bow made, so I could get all that done.
Nice.
Oh, same.
Sounds like we all have bows then?
Yeah, I just made one.
Seems like a smart thing to do. I'm not the best with.
Yeah, I have no practice with archery.
I wouldn't expect you to, big shot detective. Stay in your field.
Okay, I've used... I have a little bit of practice with other weaponry, but I don't have practice with archery specifically.
I mean, what kind of use do you have with weapons?
It's good to know how to defend yourself.
They practice weaponry in the big city?
I mean, yeah. Generally.
Huh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a little
Holy
foreboding.
shit.
I mentioned it is
A
very
little-
ominous.
Little creepy here, huh?
It is careful of the... Yeah.
Ooh.
This is the church.
Oh. Fancy.
What?
What?
Okay, this is...
Huh.
I can't read any of this. Not that I can't read.
if
I'm
you don't
actually, I'm very
mind-
smart. I'm literate, but I
this
can't
is
read that.
worth... What? Okay, that's worth keeping. This seems very relevant.
Yeah.
Oh, great. There's more of this stuff.
Yeah, there's one of those
This stuff
These.
This stuff smells awful.
Oh.
It's upsetting.
yeah, there's I hate the sound when you step on it.
Oh, that's so gross. That's so gross.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah,
gross.
Yeah,
hold on.
I- I don't yeah.
I don't know if I want to spend too much time here.
The book is very odd. It feels... If I had to guess just from the few letters that I can make out, I feel like this is some sort of warning. There have been a lot of books
More cryptic
warning
warnings.
of... Yeah.
It seems like that's all this place has to offer.
I don't remember it being that much.
I wouldn't be surprised if the
If it's
fungus was growing. That
spreading.
makes sense.
It's just weird.
I don't like it. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
I guess this is the part where we're gonna have to go off path, but
It's all right.
I was-
I'm a seasoned adventurer. I've come this way before too, so I can guide us a
careful
little
on
bit
the
as well.
ice.
Yeah. I'm going in. Yeah.
You just jumped in.
Wait, come on. It's not a little bit fun to you. You can have a great time. You all take yourself too seriously. Let loose.
It's not that.
I
It's
mean-
more I'm not a big fan of the cold.
I don't have a death wish.
Little cold never hurt anyone. Come on, live a little. Except for that blizzard. There's something wrong about. Have you touched the snow?
Sam,
Yeah.
I've seen multiple people lose limbs because of the cold.
Yeah, but you haven't seen me, have you?
I don't know. It might not affect you.
I'm not. I'm not weak like others. Oh yeah, here's the camp.
This is definitely new.
This is new.
It is spreading.
Oh, that is not good.
Before it was at the bottom, now it's crawling all the way up.
Gee,
I remember, yeah, I jumped in here very...
Ow.
That sheep's staring at us.
Sheep?
Up at the top, there's a sheep looking at us.
A lot of sheep around here.
Oh, from right there.
Here's the start of the Pale Forest.
Right, okay. Here we are.
Oh.
Is that it?
That's it, right there.
It's either keep up or be careful with you. You gotta make up your mind.
I couldn't care less if you got hurt, actually. Sorry for caring.
Well, I'm sorry for caring about you yesterday.
Oh, this place. This is. Ugh. Not a big fan of.
Ow, ow.
Oh. Wait.
Ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. There's. Ow, ow.
That. Hold on. Huh. What are these?
Ow. Ow.
Lots of weird flowers.
But we seriously have to bring her?
My apologies. I didn't realize you wanted it to be a private chat.
You know, if you just wanted it to be a date, I can leave. I don't know. Watch, I get it. It's a stressful situation. Survival instincts, you gotta let off some steam. It's fine.
What is... Oh. Hold on. There's... Sorry, I was...
Oh, this one has a name.
John VW.
Oh, this one has the fungus growing in it.
Wait, does that mean there's... Is that...
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's been something I've been meaning to ask. What happened between you two yesterday? I know that something happened, but
I was worried because your roommate is a vampire. And then you blew up on me.
Well, I don't take kindly to the way that you're causing paranoia in town. That could have ended very badly You didn't know Vanya was a vampire.
I did know Vanya was a vampire. I watched her turn into bats.
You could have hurt somebody, okay? I can't lose Vanya, okay?
Yeah, Vanya's okay, but like, she's the exception to the vampires I've met.
Vanya does seem quite different from most.
Look, if you don't hurt Vanya, we aren't gonna have problems, but you need to stop acting like you're innocent.
I'm not planning on hurting Vanya.
You said you had the blood of 730 people on your hands. You think I can trust you when you say you aren't going to hurt somebody?
I don't want to hurt people, okay? That wasn't my fault.
730?
You didn't know about this? This is your roommate.
It's...
What is he talking about?
Listen, it's not my fault.
I'm not saying it is.
I don't care if it's your fault or not.
You're a dangerous person. You're a hunter with a streak of blood on your trail. I don't want you near the people that I care about.
I understand the concern. I know that both of you you come from two very different backgrounds, and it seems like there's conflict in the way that both of you have the environments you were in prior to being here. I understand both of you, and I understand that you feel the way that you do. I think what's important, though, is Vanya does seem different. And I think what's important is that we, from now on going forward, we prioritize thinking and talking and diplomacy before action and panic.
Listen, I admit that I made mistakes yesterday. But I was worried about you. And I was worried about you because I thought that you were in genuine danger.
I think
and if I was, would that have changed anything?
Yes, it absolutely would have. You're not in danger. Vanya seems fine.
All right, just don't touch Vanya.
What?
Ooh.
What are you?
Oh, there's nothing in here.
We're
You're
digging up
getting
graves.
on my case for being dangerous, and you're going over here robbing graves.
Actually,
they're dead.
Why are they
Something useful in
empty?
these places.
Why are they empty?
I don't know. You tell me.
Hold on.
Oh, this one's got a skull.
Oh, this one does as well. What? In defense. This is big. This is the
What'd you find?
This is the first book that isn't scribbled and isn't cryptic.
What?
It's quite long, but it seems like it was someone's final message. I left in defense of my wife and a warning to any future readers. Whoever finds this warning, do not make the same mistakes I have. Hide as soon as you can. Do not let them inside. It started quietly. We were focused on mining platforms, cliffside. By the time we found out about the vampires, they had already won. It was a bloodbath, a massacre, something that can't sleep with after seeing. Yeah, this is...
So it was vampires.
It was. That was my theory.
I mean, same.
The vampire I had encountered, apparently the line of, what would it be, sire, that came from here, supposedly, from what I gathered. I was worried that I wanted to find them, but now that we're trapped here, I'm worried that if they are really here, what does that mean for the rest of us? If they're still here. We found Anne in a tomb. That is...
This is not... This is wrong.
Demon inside, like... I didn't want to say it, but I feel like there's a strong possibility that Anne could be a vampire.
This is wrong. This is wrong. Supposed to be the way out. Damn it. Damn it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean the way out?
What do you mean the way out?
Thought this would... The beacons that are here, they were put up by the people who lived here before. Thought that maybe there would be a way to get out.
Sam? Well, what do you know? I don't mean to be pushy. This is a lot, but we need all the information that we can get. We're working on very limited...
I'm limited too. I'm
sorry.
Look, I want to get out of here. I heard some things. The beacons were put up by the humans that lived here in the past. They were meant to, I suppose, protect this area or contain this area. So that would be better description. The blizzard that's keeping us in here is... I thought somebody who thought there would be... I thought there would be something, okay? What does the book say? Let me read it. The vampires turned some of the remaining humans. I consider that the day my wife died.
She still walked and talked like she used to, but I can't see that monster as my wife. My wife was someone who was caring. She would give the world to anyone who asked. She fed those who needed feeding, she helped those who needed helping, and she healed those who needed healing. When she knocked on the door and asked to be let in, I couldn't bring myself to say no to her. She said that I had nothing to worry about, as she could control the hunger. The animals would be enough. I can only say that my wife died that night because she was turned. Because what that monster did to our child is something that the woman I married never would have done. This is useless!
Hang on, let's head inside.
Ray,
What?
you're part vampire?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about the hunger? What is it like?
The hunger is... There's no end. I thought I could control it, and when the beacons were gold, that it was easy. I felt warm again. It was normal. But now that they're here, now that I can think about his blood. All I want is blood. I don't understand. I thought it would be easy. I thought I could handle it. But I'm not one of them. I don't have the luxury of the power. It can't make me better. I'm just the way I am. I'm cursed. I'm not a human or a vampire, living nor undead. Both worlds are foreign to me.
But then you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know how to save one. Someone who's gone.
I wish I could. I don't even know if I'm turning into one. I think I'm just dying. The way I feel, I don't know how much longer I have left. And I need to live. I need to survive. I need to get back to the capital. It's the only way I can... It's the only way I can set things right.
Right, when Vanya told her story, you mentioned that it was something similar that happened to you. What happened? How did you end up like this? Because everything I know is how do you only half turn?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. For a while, I thought I was one, but mentioned there were murders at the Capitol. I was investigating the cases of many people torn to bits in alleys, multiple a month, and I found out it was one of them, but it wasn't just any random vampire. It was someone I was close to. And when I confronted them, they were panicked and they tried to defend themselves, but they were attacked by a vampire hunter. I assume they had a stake, and whatever happened, they didn't fully turn me. I think somehow they stopped it, but it doesn't change. I'm still the way I am. And there's nothing that can help me. I think the only thing that could is if I were to become one of them fully, but even then
What if that put you over the edge? What if you couldn't control your hunger anymore?
I don't have any other options. I need to live and I need to get out of here, and if that's the only way that I can, then so be it. I'm sorry. I spoke too much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, how do you feel about this, Miss Vampire Hunter? This is your roommate? Can't control the hunger.
I'm not a hunter. I never was.
What?
My mom was a vampire hunter. I wasn't. You think I wanted? You think I willingly put the blood of 700 of that many people on my hands? You think I wanted to?
I don't know. Why do you blame yourself? What did you do?
Listen. My memories don't really start until when I'm around 8 years old. Before then, it's just like this block. I don't know. It's like I try and it's like there's nothing there. But they start, and I'm looking at this man, and he's not like any man I've ever seen before, and he has red eyes and white hair, and he's looking at me like I'm a mouse and he is a particularly content cat. And he's handing me a blade, and he's sending me into this room with a kid, and he looks about my age, and we stare at each other for a little bit, and it became very clear what he wanted us to do to each other. The first time I killed someone, I lost it. I cried. I threw up. I was sick. I was panicking, and it didn't stop after the first or the second or the 20th. But by the time I turned 9, I had stopped crying so much. And it just kept going until I finally got out a couple of weeks ago. So no, I didn't want any of that blood on my hands. But if... I told you it was for their entertainment, didn't I?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Someone's outside.
Hi.
Clover?
I heard, and sorry if I talk.
Yeah? What?
I just want to say, first of all, I feel I understand what you're coming from. Like, you know my story, but like I can kind of see where like you didn't want to do it, and you don't sound like someone who would actually do that willingly. I won't tell anyone about this if you don't want me to. It's fine. And Ray, at first I hated you for what you did, but when I heard your story, I can just hear a broken man. And I understand that in retrospect, you were trying to just, you didn't know that I was dangerous, so you wanted to maybe tell people just to make sure that I wasn't dangerous, and well, probably won't forgive you for that now. I can at least move past it.
Okay. I need air.
Yeah, I don't think this is the cleanest area to be in. I'm sorry, I eavesdropped on your conversation here. I came here first, and you guys came up, and I was like anxious because of Ray. Hope you can understand. So, are you a vampire then, Cammy?
No. Not through lack of trying on
What I wanted to say is, to me, with this book, what we've heard, the things from what you just said and my own experiences, I think there's a high likelihood that there are more vampires here, and the other ones aren't going to be as nice as Vanya, as friendly as Vanya. Vanya is a new vampire. Vanya doesn't understand what's happening. The older ones are corrupted. They're evil.
I watched Vampire. I told you they did it for entertainment. It was their food too. It's whoever died in the ring, they would descend like vultures and rip them apart limb from limb.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
So, you can understand why I would not have the highest opinion of vampires.
That is very fair.
The one that I encountered, they were a good person before. I don't know if being a vampire turned them into a monster. The person who did that to them made them a monster.
Is that the reason why you have that silver strand of hair?
It's also why my eyes are yellow.
That makes sense.
They used to be green. They're slowly going more red.
How can you know who to trust? How can you know? How can you know if it's safe?
That's the problem. We don't.
You can't. Why do you think I lost it yesterday? Because you can't know. I thought I knew who was safe and who wasn't safe. And it turns out I was wrong about that, so.
Even my own, my old roommates could be ones, and I wouldn't know.
Look, I don't think any of you are, but if anything happens and you become one of them, it'd be good to say it. That way we can know how to control it, what precautions to take.
I don't know if I would do it publicly, but I could definitely tell you guys.
Amongst us.
I'm
Find
worried
someone
that
you can trust and make them hold you accountable.
I'm just worried that if I got turned and then I got captured by the police, you know how bad that would be, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're not anything that, if there was any chance that they would listen to me, it would go out the window if I was turned.
Sam? I know that this is a lot since you're
I
roommates
know
with...
more things than I've been saying. Ray, how do you react to this?
What?
You can smell it, don't you?
You're...
She turned you, didn't she?
If she did,
they?
what would that mean?
I don't even know anymore.
It doesn't...
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
It doesn't change... It doesn't change that I still trust you, and I trust that you won't... I don't know.
Won't I?
Do you need a hug?
Won't I?
Sam, do you need a hug?
No,
Did you want her to? I think that's the important question here. Did you want her to? Did you ask for it, or did she do it? Or did she do it without your consent? Did she attack you, Sam?
Sam?
yes. But, yes, but I
When was this?
It would have been earlier than... best
Yesterday? A week ago?
Yeah.
it was 2 days ago, before the town meeting.
That tracks.
How? I still trust her. I mean, I just don't know.
What did they say after they turned you?
She said she was hungry. Ray, you can control it now, but what? How long can we control it? How long until I need to eat?
I
don't know. I'm a human.
Sam, it doesn't... The craving for human blood is different, but it should help keep you from going off the edge. Yeah, I understand if you don't want to, but...
I don't want to do anything wrong. I'm scared. I don't know.
Understand.
That hug is still on the table if you want it.
You trust Vanya, don't you? You said that.
Yes.
You've been around Vanya the most. What did Vanya do when she lost control?
She was feral. She attacked. It was...
So she is just like the rest of them.
What's gonna happen to the rest of us?
I don't tell you this because I want help. I
know.
I'm
sorry.
I was told there's a way out. And I wanted to research it more, but I suppose I'll just have to take their word for it.
Take
Sam,
whose word for it? Who?
I was told that if there's enough vampires, we can leave. If I took enough, I would be able to leave. And I'm going to leave. And I don't care who stands in my way, but I'm going to leave. I have to. I have to.
Sam, wait. Are you sure there's not any other way?
That's why I came here, but all signs say that they were telling the truth to me, so...
Who is they?
Look, whatever, we're in this together, okay? If we want to get out of here, that seems like what we all want to do, yeah? We need to be honest. That's all we can do.
I'll be honest.
You
if I
want
wasn't
us
standing next to a person who's gonna... Both of these people have blood on their hands.
I do not have blood on my hands.
I can't trust you. I'm sorry. And I hope you understand that I'm doing this to leave.
There he goes. Who the hell did he mean by they? Like, was it one of us? Was it
the other
Vanya?
vampires? The other vampires is they. We don't know how many more there could be. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
Also, I'm sorry. I just wanted to, even though we're trapped and like things look bleak, I want to at least comfort at least someone. Try to be like a nice little light in the darkness, even if it's just a single firefly.
There's not a whole lot you can do. The dead are already dead. The dead are dead, and we need to focus on the living.
We're also very social creatures, and I bet even the vampires are social.
They are. You really don't come across a lot of solo vampires. They tend to form covens. They like to group up.
Yeah, but it gave me the impression of that, you know. So, what, is it just going to be they slowly turn each one of us one by one until there's no humans left?
No. They're gonna slowly turn each and every one of us until there's enough of them that they don't have to hide anymore.
Let's chop this tree all the way down. Really? Thank you.
What does that make me? Does any of this make me?
Where did you? What?
I was walking back with Cammy, but we got separated.
I tried to call out for you, but you didn't hear me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I was
That's
having
okay. We got a bit distracted by the...
And there was quite some
Yes,
distance. I just saw the back of your cloak.
I
Peeking
suppose I
through the
didn't turn
forest.
around.
Well, did you
So
guys
this
think
w-
it was me that was
Oh.
doing desecrating this?
Hello?
Hey. I was
Hi.
looking for
Everyone's showing
silver.
up.
I was gonna get a
got
boat
some
so
at
we
home
could
if
get
you
back
need
quickly, and you just walked off.
I saw a cave and I wanted to see some silver.
Fair enough.
Come on in.
It just like just went off down for no reason.
There we go.
I mean, I looked around. There's no one in here, so
Mr. Soven,
Yes.
do you remember who was at town when we first felt the sensation from the beacon?
I remember seeing Ray, Vanya,
Keelr.
Keelr, as well as I saw Shaedra,
okay.
and I came back with Zerum.
Okay, those people can be vouched for as not doing desecrating the beacon. Doesn't mean that
So-
they're not vampires. It just means that they weren't responsible.
Miss Cammy, may I have a
Vampires
word with
do we
you
think
for a
there
second?
are?
Just back here. We'll catch up with you. I'm doing some canvassing.
But then-
I've already done this a bit.
Okay.
Some what?
Well, my personal feelings aside, I'm collecting the opinions of everyone in town as to what their sense is towards the changed circumstances. So I'll just ask you quickly. This is anonymous. I'm not sharing anyone's answers with anyone else. I'm just gathering opinions. Should vampires be allowed to live in town with the normal citizens, the humans? What's your opinion?
I'm so tired of thinking. I just want this to stop. I want to go home, but I have no home to go back to. I want to talk to Ray. I want to talk to Ray. I want to talk to Ray. It's like eating sawdust. I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of not knowing what to think. I'm tired of everything being wrong and complicated. It was supposed to be easier once I got out, but why? Why do I miss it? Why do I miss the scent of blood? Why do I miss the feeling of a blade cutting someone open? Why do I miss that place? It was horrific. Why do I yearn for it? Why do I long for a time that was nothing but pain? It was so much easier when it was just black and white. I just want things to make sense again. The cold. Why doesn't it bother me as much? I should head back to town.
The lies. Good to see you again. I was worried for you after you took a swim.
Do y'all know anything what's going on with Sam? Other than how he's been since Vanya happened?
Have you seen Sam?
No.
I don't think that's an accident. Do you know what's happened to him? Have you heard?
No, I haven't.
I'll let the good detective do the honors.
We have been made aware that Sam is a vampire.
I mean, of course he is.
Of course, meaning you knew or you speculated?
I mean, Vanya's a vampire. It's only a matter of time.
So speculation. We're trying to decide what we want to do with Miss Vanya.
Sockher
I asked you before, but do you think that vampires and humans can live together?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
If you had asked me 30 minutes ago, I might have inclined to say yes, but given what we've learned, what happened to Sam, I'm starting to lean more on the side of no.
The issue is we don't know. And is this a situation where we want to risk the off chance of catastrophic consequences?
I'm willing to step up and be the one who bears the ire of the town, but what needs to be done, and I don't think there's any situation in which Vanya is allowed to stay in this town and everyone is safe. I don't think those two situations exist in the same reality.
Vanya is still trapped in here with us.
Sure,
I don't
fine.
think there's a world where we can get rid of Vanya.
No, but we can put some distance and try to isolate so that instead of attacking the next human, hopefully she attacks a cow or something.
I mean, there is a world we can get rid of her.
That should be our last resort.
Interesting. So your opinions are further than I thought. Good to keep in mind.
Cammy, would you... I heard that
I'm
you
gonna
wanted
go.
to speak with me.
I saw them leaving. We should see if we can follow along.
I think we should discuss what...
Yeah, I really think... I lost you after the graveyard.
I had to leave. I couldn't... I couldn't stay, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm sorry for what happened to you.
What?
I want you to know that even after what you said and did, I still trust you.
I did. You probably shouldn't. I did what I had to do to survive, but it's...
No, I understand. I understand what it's like to take the life of another in defense, desperation, survival.
Everyone's so eager to get out of here. There's nothing out there for me. Everything is... I thought it'd be easier once I got out, and now it's just... There's so much going on, and I don't understand any of it, and it's...
I understand how you feel. The life that I left behind in the capital is one that I can't return to. There's one thing that I need to do when I leave here, and it's protect the person who I once knew to be human. The person who made me what I am. But aside from that, I don't know what else I have other than a clock that ticks faster each day. And I'm constantly running out of time.
Unfortunately, that's the only way I knew how to live.
I don't blame you for that, and what you were put through was you did what you had to survive. In a situation like that, there's no question for morals or consequences. It's just kill or be killed. And I see that even despite all of that, despite your flaws and shortcomings, you're still a good person. Your first thought in the face of a vampire is protect the town. You have a good heart, even if you yourself don't see it that way.
I think I miss it. I think part of me misses it. But I don't know. It's like sometimes I'm feeling everything and then I feel nothing, and it's at least there I knew what was going on. At least then it was predictable. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I know what you mean. I wish I didn't, but despite everything with how I feel, blood is still the only thing that calms me.
I know.
You're the same, aren't you?
I did what I had to do to keep myself going. And sometimes that meant I wasn't as hungry. I healed faster from the battles.
You're not human either, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't know what I am.
Well,
I mean, I thought I was, but I didn't know you could. I didn't know there was an in-between state.
I didn't know there was either, and to tell you the truth, I thought I was the only one. And part of that is what made... I thought... I didn't think there was anyone else that was like me, and I thought that I was alone in what I'm dealing with in terms of not being a human or vampire, living or undead.
I understand what you meant now. The cold isn't as bad.
I didn't think so until now, but It is. I've until I got here, I had to hide. I had to hide from everyone I knew, everything I was, everything I had at the capital. And the first time that I was truly able to be what I am now was here, and when you saw me for what I was. And I want you to know what that meant for me is invaluable. So no matter what you did, and no matter what happens, I am going to be by your side. You can count on that.
Okay. Okay. This is new. It's new for me. So I just for clarification, was it you that killed most of the cows?
Yes.
Okay.
The blood that Sam had, the bottle, it set me off, and I needed to... I needed to get something to help with the
I'm good.
thirst. Okay. Did you see anything while you were out?
No, not a thing.
We spoke with Vanya, and Vanya came clean to the town, and it was confirmed that neither vampires nor humans can leave.
Yeah,
Even with their resistance to the cold, the blizzard stops them. And what you said at the meeting about a stronger vampire being the cause of the blizzard, I agree. That was my initial theory with the start of the blizzard.
That's part of what they can do. Stronger vampires can call storms.
I see.
This one I can confirm. I've watched them do it.
The one here?
The one from where
you were.
Right.
Okay. I see. So in that case, then the blizzard is almost definitely their doing.
I mean, there's something that it's not a natural blizzard. We know that, so it's
all the books mention
he
and him being woken from some sort of slumber and causing some sort of massacre. And I can't help but feel like that sounds similar to what could happen here. One of the things I knew about this place was that whenever people seem to gather here, death seems to follow. And I'm worried that could be what happens to all of us.
And we know there's more.
There is. Sam spoke of another.
Of a they, of a them.
So we know of 3. We know the identities of 2. But
we know there's at least 3.
We've been here for weeks. there's a chance that there's more. I wanted to ask, we have the garlic at the back. Where should I put this at the front?
I mean, we should probably put it over here.
I was thinking in the floor, right here.
No, that sounds good.
There.
Ambiguous, but did not seem good.
Yeah.
And
Well, once it's fully transcribed, I'll show it to Endric.
There is a name. There is a name here.
And then that's what I was about to say.
Stalhem.
The name.
Correct.
It says Mr. Stalhem.
Yeah.
Correct. This is why I was going to be showing it directly to Endric.
Yes. In case they might know something about their relatives.
Yeah.
Their family line.
Alright, I think I've seen enough for now. This is a rather long entry.
It is quite long. Although most of it is.
Has anyone seen Endric?
I can't say I have.
I don't believe so.
Oh, detective.
From what I understand, Endric had told me that they needed to go out and try and make a place for a lab. But they'll be gone for a couple of days. Deal with that.
I would really like to speak to them.
I would as well.
Gee.
Thank you.
Would Endric's... Okay, I remember Endric saying that he was from this town of Dunesport, somewhere east.
Oh.
So maybe that's like a former family member of his that happened to live in this area?
That's what I assumed. What else would it be?
So we have to ask him about it.
Yeah.
He never mentioned at all that he had family from this place.
He might not even know. My line
He might not.
goes back centuries and it's frankly impossible to track. Even if it's now extinguished. Sorry.
I don't think it's extinguished.
Which
I don't know much about that kind of history.
There might still
But
be
I doubt that.
people related
knowing
to it.
Knowing
I know
that
they no longer rule England, but...
Maybe. At least I hope so. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what Papa's relatives would reserve for me anymore, to be honest.
Alright. I still want to try to find Sam.
Okay, best of luck.
I want to go out
Has
see.
Sam left?
No one's seen Sam in a while.
We haven't seen Sam.
The last time I saw Sam, he was talking to Vanya there.
Last time I saw Sam, he was running into town trying to find Vanya. And I presume he was coming back after turning the beacon in the sawmill.
That was him?
I don't
presume.
think that was Sam.
I'm pretty sure it would have been. Because I saw Sam emerging from the woods around there instead of following the actual path. And
it wasn't Vanya. We know that.
We saw Vanya
was
here,
in sight.
I think it might have been
the third.
The third vampire.
Three.
I think it was the third one.
At the very least, there's three.
And then the third?
But who?
Because there weren't bats when we arrived there, so whoever it was didn't bat out. They presumably batted in.
Given where I saw Sam, that actually does track with the amount of time it would take for him to get the beacon to neutral to where I found him.
That could have been Sam, because when I saw him leave the graveyard, he flew into a swarm of bats, and he left going south, so he would have been heading directly towards the sawmill.
All right.
Right, but
I guess we can start heading out.
Would he
as
have
well,
had the
try to find some
time?
more books, maybe.
I don't. It's possible.
It's possible, but
I left the graveyard when he did, and I arrived here before him. So he took time was something in between leaving and arriving.
And it was just neutralized. It wasn't...
When Shaedra, Keelr, and I were talking outside of town, Shaedra noticed an unseen presence.
I haven't seen Sam or Vanya since we confronted... I haven't seen Vanya since we confronted her about Sam.
And if it was an hang on, unseen presence, where was Vanya? Do you know where Vanya was with the unseen presence?
It was, I think, after Vanya and Sam had went into their house to speak. When Sam arrived back, he spoke to Vanya in their house, and then I went to speak with Keelr, Shade, and Anne, and we felt Shade noticed an unseen presence at our conversation.
Huh.
I think we all know the sense of the group here, the sentiment. I'm going to go try to talk to them and see if they can be convinced that Vanya can no longer be allowed in town.
Shaedra will be a difficult one to convince, but it's possible.
I'm sorry, what?
Did you just
There's
say
a difficult
Vanya?
truth that we must confront, I think.
Now, isn't that a bit harsh?
I think attacking someone in a fit of zero self-control is pretty harsh.
You're saying that as if people that aren't stuck in mines for multiple days and then have food dangled in front of them, if they're at fault for going rampant.
Sam isn't food, Shaedra.
I'm not talking about Sam. They were talking about Vanya.
Vanya attacked Sam.
Correct.
Vanya
In a
turned
fit of
Sam.
hunger, which, yes, they probably could have controlled. So yes, there is issues there. Are you banning both Vanya and Sam? What's going on?
Yeah, that's
I'm not banning
fair
anyone,
question.
I'm gathering...
I mean, to be fair, to be honest, if we kick Vanya out, Sam's also probably going to leave.
And if we
Has Sam
Vanya
forgiven
out,
Vanya?
being a vampire, then where do we draw the line?
No, I'm saying that I don't think that Sam will stay if we kick Vanya out.
I don't know what to think, but I do believe that we need to have this hard conversation. To your point, Miss Shaedra, I agree normally if you're trapped in a mine, but there have been many animals throughout the landscape that I've seen just walking around. If you can't control yourself with a buffet, then was there ever any control to begin with?
I presume that when we saw Vanya at the lighthouse, that was after she had taken Sam.
If Sam wishes to go with Vanya, then it would be permissible. That would be respecting his decision, his autonomy. I don't want to deny anyone autonomy in this situation, but what I'm trying to do is make sure that the autonomy of people in town who are at risk has demonstrated that we have an opportunity to have a say in all this too.
I thought that what I believed about vampires was probably going to be the exception, but it might actually be the rule. I need to find Sam so I can... That being a vampire and being a monster are the same thing.
Just because they're not human?
I'm hoping that's not the
Okay.
case, but given that I've seen it once already and I might be seeing it twice. Hopefully Sam's not the third.
I hope
I don't think that
flooding.
intrinsically being one makes you aggressive or anything like that.
And I'm really hoping that's not the case.
But what I've seen, what we've confirmed, what we've heard confessions of, is that Vanya got hungry and attacked a friend. If you're willing to attack a friend, what does that mean for the rest of us? I don't think we're all as close as Vanya and Sam were. Do we feel safe with that? Can we abide that? I'm not suggesting violence. I'm suggesting separation for protection. Laws, rules, structure so that it's not this amorphous thing that no one really understands what the protocol is. When we make every effort to invite them to the dinner table and they refuse to eat, at what point do we just make the decision? How long do we have to do this?
To play devil's advocate here, I'm not saying that this was a correct move in any sort of case. But when Vanya was putting out the information about being a vampire, they had no idea how this was going to go. From what I understand, normally it goes much worse and goes straight to a lynching. So that might be the reason as to why they didn't come out with it. Is it a smart idea? Maybe, maybe not. If they were an older vampire, I get why they do that. As a newer vampire, I have
It's
questions.
suspicious. It's likely, I mean, I myself didn't want to disclose anything about my current state.
I'd like to remind
but
y'all, Sam could be listening to us at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, you could be.
Honestly, I hope he is listening.
This isn't a private conversation.
If you are listening, Sam, we all want to speak with you, but I definitely want to speak with you.
If we wanted to have a private
God,
conversation,
you're saying that so threateningly.
if we wanted to have a private conversation, we would not be having it in the middle of town.
I don't mean that threateningly at all.
Okay.
I understand the want to hide your identity, especially given the circumstances of what vampires are, but Vanya still failed to provide the information that she turned Sam at the town meeting, which was when she was supposedly coming clean with everything else. So I don't see why she wouldn't mention that then and there when we were laying everything down on the table.
Unless her ex.
And that she was reluctant to provide it further when we
Unless her ex
gave her the chance to.
made her scared of it. There's always that chance.
Oh.
There's people over the wall.
Hello. Hey Shaedra, I haven't seen you in a while.
Restriction on Miss Vanya entering the town if I have the support of everyone.
I can't agree with that.
It seems like they've already made the decision to leave.
Where did they leave to? That's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Which so I think like
and the same goes for Sam.
The opportunity, like I feel like that's a little like it's trying to cut what could be like any form of like trying to build better bridges. You know what I mean?
Creating unnecessary hostilities when we don't need to do that, and it won't help our case in terms of getting out of here.
We do need to work together to get out.
If Vanya and Sam want to live outside of the town, that's perfectly fine, but I think creating a ban, especially if they already are inclined to leave, it would create
that's just like
unnecessary hostilities.
I think it would create some order, some semblance of procedure, some semblance of how things are supposed to be.
What
I disagree.
Order? What kind of order?
But what about everyone who gets turned after
alienating.
that? If other people are turns, what do we do with them?
Do we want to just chance it then?
Banning
Why
Vanya
not?
We don't
would result in alienating Vanya, Sam, whoever else, and
Sam wasn't alienated from Vanya. Sam was the closest one to Vanya. How did that
and still
work out
seems
for
to
him?
be.
And now we've lost both of them.
We just need to find a way out of here.
Do you feel safe with the way things are right now?
Things are strange.
We're never safe.
We're
stuck
not good, but
in a weird situation.
We all want to find a way out of here. Vanya and Sam want to find a way out of here, and creating hostilities and reasons to fight each other won't aid in any of that.
It's all about mitigating risks.
How many of us get nibbled on before then?
If it's only a nibble, and surely they can control
nibble-
it, can't
They
has anything I said
verifiably she can't. She
thought I made it-
verifiably can't.
they? But if you
I
seek
thought
to exile her from town, then what about us who are trapped inside it?
The moment Sam put a bottle of blood in my hands, I nearly lost control. That's how bad it is.
This isn't about us versus them. It's about safety. Right now, I don't think we're safe. If we put some lines in the sand, then we'll have a way of knowing when something wrong has been committed. Right now, we don't know. It's so confusing. Vanya attacks Sam, but Sam's okay with it? Like, what are the boundaries? What are we operating off of?
What?
Rain. It hasn't rained since we got here.
Cammy.
Oh,
No.
This
White
isn't
hair,
great.
red eyes.
Okay.
I recognize this kind of storm.
Oh, this is fun.
It's a storm summoned by a vampire.
Yeah.
All right, everyone comes to me.
I don't trust this place. At first, I thought the threat might only be vampires. But this place, this accursed prison that is Frostvein, I think the real danger here is something much worse.